Our world is so huge, complex, and interesting that it is impossible to know everything about it. And yet some of us manage to earn the honorable title of omniscient. Are you? Let's check it out. Who created the world's first vaccine against a viral disease? Edward Jenner, Robert Koch, Louis Pasteur. The first vaccine got its name from the word vaccinia, cowpox, a viral disease of cattle. In 1796, English physician Edward Jenner first used a smallpox vaccine derived from a cowpox patient on the boy James Phipps. Nearly 100 years later, in 1876 to 1881, Louis Pasteur formulated the main principle of vaccination, the use of attenuated preparations of microorganisms to build immunity against virulent strains. Which ocean dweller is considered the noisiest? Shrimp, herring, stingray. The small shrimp has been recognized as the noisiest ocean dweller. Measuring no more than 4 centimeters in size, these crustaceans produce a sound that is louder than the roar of a fighter jet engine. Sound travels differently in water than it does in the air. So if the shrimp lived on land, they would be quite capable of deafening a person. Of course, each individual shrimp can't make such a loud sound, but it lives in a flock. So a million noisy shrimp can deafen the sonar of a submarine. But why does shrimp need to make so much noise? Simple. It's how they hunt. They don't boast strength, size, or speed. They surround their prey and stun them. It's also their language of communication. It's by clicking that the shrimp choose their mates to breed with. What are fake tears called? Fish tears, snake tears, crocodile tears. Crocodile tears, or superficial sympathy, is a false, insincere display of emotion. The phrase comes from the ancient belief that crocodiles shed tears while eating their prey. Zoologists have found out that due to underdeveloped kidneys, the reptiles have formed special glands to remove salts from the body. The ducts of the glands are located near the eyes, so during the work of the glands, it is from the eyes of reptiles is released liquid that has nothing to do with tears. So there is no pity or compassion in crocodiles. Therefore, the expression shedding crocodile tears is used to describe a fake display of compassion, insincere emotions, and pretend crying. How many wonders of the world have survived to this day? 1, 4, 7. There were originally 7 wonders of the world, but only one has survived to this day, the Pyramid of Cheops at Giza. All the others, unfortunately, remain only in historical references. When a solar eclipse occurs, what is the relative position of the moon visible from Earth? Behind the sun. Between the sun and the Earth. A solar eclipse is an astronomical phenomenon in which the moon covers, eclipses, all or part of the sun from an observer on Earth. A solar eclipse is possible only during a new moon, when the side of the moon facing the Earth is not illuminated and the moon itself is not visible. Which of the following causes a rare Kuru disease? Cannibalism, unripe fish, rotten canned food. Kuru is a rare incurable fatal disease found in the highlands of New Guinea among the Aboriginal Fore tribe. It was first discovered in the early 20th century. Body tremors as well as pathological fits of laughter are classic symptoms of the disease. It is now widely believed that Kuru was transmitted among tribal members through funerary cannibalism. Deceased family members were traditionally cooked and eaten, which was believed to help release the spirit of the deceased. After the Fore people stopped consuming human meat in the early 1960s, when it was first suggested that it was transmitted through endocannibalism, the disease continued to occur due to the long incubation period of Kuru, lasting from 10 to over 50 years. What is the name of Dracula's castle? Castle Pelesh, Bran Castle, Palliser Castle. Bran Castle is located in the town of the same name among the hills of central Romania, on the border of Transylvania and Muntenia. Originally built as a defense structure, in the XX century the castle became famous as the residence of Count Dracula. The mystical fame and the second name of the medieval fortress were brought by Bram Stoker's novel Dracula, and the desire of fans of the vampire saga to settle the bloodthirsty character in the most suitable place for this purpose. What castle was the Harry Potter movie filmed in? Alnwick Castle, located on the border of England and Scotland. Donington Castle, located in the county of Berkshire. Windsor Castle, the residence of British monarchs in the town of Windsor. Hogwarts Outside, mostly filmed at the ancient Alnwick Castle. This castle of the 11th century is located on the border of England and Scotland and is famous for its history, full of various interesting events. It was Alnwick Castle that served as the main location for filming Hogwarts from the outside, although it had to be significantly changed with the help of computer graphics. Also here were filmed some internal premises of the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. A species of which animal gave its name to the Reebok company? Antelope. Cheetah. Zebra. The brothers didn't come up with the modern name right away. First, they renamed the company Mercury Sports Footwear because a new model of Mercury shoes came out. But by 1960, the world had already heard the word Reebok. Reebok is an African sharp-horned antelope, one of the fastest animals on Earth. The creators of the company found this word in the dictionary of the Afrikaans language, which their famous grandfather Joe Foster won as a child in a running competition. What was the first feat of Hercules? Lernaean hydra. Nemean lion. Ceryneian doe. The Nemean lion is a lion of monstrous size in Greek mythology with an incredibly hard hide, which is why it could not be taken by any weapon. Killing the Nemean lion was the first task Heracles was given by the Mycenaean king Eurystheus. When Heracles saw the lion, he hit it twice with his bow. The arrows could not penetrate the animal's skin. Then he first stunned it with a blow on the head with a stick, and then strangled it with his bare hands. The skin of the Nemean lion became an indispensable attribute of Heracles. The plot of Heracles' victory over the lion was often depicted on ancient vases, sculptural groups, mosaics, and coins, and later on European paintings and sculptures.